Nadia.
And I'm Connie.
And this is
Wonder Womb.
The last episode. I can't believe we're here. This is amazing. It's been an amazing journey to help you and guide you and listen to you. And how was it, I guess, going back these last 10 years and sharing? How was it for you?
Yeah, it was really beautiful.
Yeah.
And I forget what I was up to. Yeah.
It's a lot of life.
And I think I was confronted with certain episodes where it was a bit more darker. I remember it being heavier, and also certain things that was asked. I was like, I actually can't remember because I'm present to my transformation and how I don't even it's not that I don't know what it was like. It's just I'm so different now on this journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
A whole other person? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm whoa, I was like that? And it's true, thinking about little Connie and being in a relationship and everything was so the opposite of what I wanted. Right? I'm in not saying what I want to say in a relationship that's not, it's just I'm the only, I created that though. It's everything was the exact opposite of what I wanted.
Yes.
Right? And then being able to then notice it and then make the proper choices and shifts and then create this awesome life that I love.
What are, since reflecting, what are some things that you're that's a good lesson for me that I still embody, or I can't forget this lesson? Or were there new things that you realized? Or maybe there's still things that you contain,
yeah, so for me, it's this ongoing, maintenance.
Ongoing maintenance, okay.
Yeah, now it's this maintenance. And also, what am I creating next? Am I done healing PCOS forever? That's also a thing, too. I'm is it done? Or is it oh, now I get to maintain this way of living and this way of, who I'm being. And, I still have moments where I'm oh my gosh, I didn't make any time for myself this week. Okay. That doesn't work.
Life.
Yeah, I need to go take a bath. I'm going to bed early.
I get it.
Just stuff like that where you still get pulled into, wanting to create and taking action stuff. So that's something to learn is, always, making space for self-care and,
yes,
meditating and being in silence is my favorite. Yeah. I feel
really?
That's where I get to show up and be my most feminine self. Because I have it, how I understand femininity now after, going through this whole season is, I'm nothing. No thing. And having that context of just being nothing, and it's yeah, I am nothing. Therefore...
You could be everything.
Yeah.
Or what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're empty to receive.
Exactly. And then to wait for the inspiration to arise. I think there's a level of trust and faith that I'm always reminded of. You're going to be okay, Connie. Don't force things. Don't try to do something just to do something.
Yes.
So with physical stuff PCOS, it's just okay, Connie, you're forcing this healing. You don't need to do that. You just need to be.
Yeah. And
just relax. Take it easy on yourself. Have some grace with yourself because what you're up to is something huge, actually. So giving myself space and grace, I think. It's especially in the transitional times, transitional periods with whatever it is I'm going through, through career stuff or just body stuff, and not thinking that I'm not where I should be right now. And just being oh, at least I said it. I said it, and I'm okay, that's there. Okay, cool. Now I can just be present.
Yeah. I like that. Hashtag space and grace.
Ooh.
Tweet that.
Yeah.
Tweet that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the tip of the iceberg of some of the nuggets I got over our episodes, learning from you and our wonderful guests. So the importance of self-expression and voice, right? How you felt voiceless and how now you're I am going to be heard. I'm going to be a leader. I'm going to do these things. And even with in our last couple episodes with Sarah and Narissa, just talking about how the voice is connected to our womb, and that's pretty powerful stuff. Being authentic, Like, I feel like seeing you as a friend now, and like you're like just true in who you are. Yes, we have our ups and downs and day to day, but like you really strive to like be yourself. Yourself. Asking and receiving help. That was another good one that, we're not always great at receiving or asking and letting others in. So that was something I learned from you. Listening to the body and the intuition. That was a good one. And play and have fun when you were sharing, like your journey throughout the pandemic, kind of navigating that, being home with your parents.
Right.
Like having those chicken nuggets, that memory. So that was a good reminder of like playing inner child work, having fun. Like,
yeah. Awesome.
That was nice.
So good.
So who are you now, Connie? What's next for you now? What's your what do you want to speak into existence for?
Yeah. For me it's, I think it's like every year, or like it's like what's next? What else am I playing now? Like how am I creating? How am I leveling up now? Right?
Okay.
And it's like in my career, it's going to LA. Like that's very much like a this year thing. It's like how am I up leveling? What other breakthroughs am I causing like in my life? Right? So that's what's next. It's like Hollywood Connie. She's already here, but it's very exciting, and traveling. And and then also just like maintaining like my health. Like that's the first thing that like I think goes out the window is our health and well-being, at least for me. But I would assert that for most people. It's we're up to things, job's gonna go to this, and then all of a sudden it's like, what am I eating? Like
it's true.
What am I drinking? Did I sleep? Like did I work out? Did they rest?
Skip a meal, eat too much.
Yeah, it all goes out the window, and I'm really seeing, I'm like, oh, okay, that's the work. It's like always making space for that, right? It doesn't matter how like super famous or whatever, how successful you get, it's like the dishes still need to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to do your laundry. You got to like do, it's that stuff that I also have fun doing too. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm reminded. I'm like, I am so small. Like I'm so big and I'm so small.
Yes.
Like that's so great. It's very it's just fun. It's like I don't know if the word humbling is like the word. But
I think so.
like,
yeah.
I'm so small. Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes we feel like our problems are so big and we're so big and it's all gonna come crashing down. So, being humble to be like, I'm so small and I'm folding my socks.
Yeah.
In this moment.
Exactly. And what I'm present to this week is this idea of life. Like you have like approximately like, I don't know, 75 to like plus years, and then you die, and then it's like, okay, well, what are you gonna do in that short amount of it's quite short. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna create, right? And I'm like, so like why wait? It's like I'm gonna heal this. And take care of myself. Like,
use my voice now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
be
use my
real
voice.
now. Be yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna be vulnerable, be authentic. I'm gonna have fun, and because life can be very short.
Yeah.
Right, when you really think of it in that way, it's like it's done. What'd you leave for people?
Oh, just give me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get to it. I swear.
No pressure. You're doing great.
Okay.
Like,
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Next steps for this web series and podcast that we can share with viewers, our hopes and dreams is that this continues.
Yep.
That you folks received some guidance, your own healing, some ideas of where to begin, and we're able to relate to like Connie's journey, and hopefully we're able to kind of bring other stories in our other seasons of other women, other relationships of like women healing women and supporting each other through healing their bodies naturally.
Absolutely. That this may be the conversation for you, like for you and your friends and your family and your loved ones, that you can see that it is possible to create what you want, and it is possible to live a healthy life, and it is possible to like have all your desires like manifest. You just gotta show up and be unafraid and like not just don't stop yourself. Like, that's what it is. And even if you do, like, it's okay.
Try
Just
again.
keep going. Yeah.
Remember that we are worthy to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I want to thank all of you for watching every episode and sharing it with those around you and tweeting about it and hashtagging it and liking it and subscribing. We really appreciate the support. We felt your love and it was so amazing. So thank you for joining us on this journey. I want to acknowledge and thank Connie for trusting me to be your co-anchor on this amazing journey. It was so inspiring and heartwarming, and I learned a lot from you and everyone. It was also medicine for me in a sense, healing for me. So thank you.
You're welcome. And thanks for doing this with me. This is great.
Right?
Yeah. It's very exciting.
We want to thank John behind the scenes, Micah, our crew, and sometimes feeding us behind the scenes with snacks and support, Dr. Laddick for recording with us, Sarah Hotch, Narissa Bradley, and Jackie, a friend that helped us in the beginning. Thank you, all of you folks. You're part of the Wonder Room community.
Yep.
We couldn't have done it without you. We really appreciate it and love you all.
Yeah.
So thanks for the support.
Let's keep wooming.
Yes!
Woom woom.
So keep sharing. Stay tuned to our channel and our channels and our websites and whatever we have to just stay tuned on to when we release our next series and next seasons for more information, to see what we're up to in the next couple of months and days. But we just thank you for watching.
Yes. Thank you. See ya. Season 2. Bye.
Bye.